Hey Dahi, hey Maura, welcome to the Learning and Discovery Centre here at Dublin Zoo. And you're right, it has been a very busy time for the zoo recently because of all the new births. And here are two of the people who are helping to look after all the new arrivals. How are you, Helen?
I'm good, Colm, how are you?
Tell me about the little rhino that we saw earlier, the baby rhino.
Zuko, he's doing great. You saw him out and about with his father. He was doing a little bit of sparring with him this morning and out exploring around the habitat.
Zuko, what does the name mean?
It means harmony. Okay. And it was chosen by somebody over the internet and supplied to us at the zoo, and we all liked it.
Everything's done on the internet nowadays.
Yeah, it's great.
And are they nice, peaceful creatures? I mean, will it be harmony?
Yeah, he's fitting in really well within the herd. All the others have accepted him, and he loves to go out and be about with them.
And in the African plains, you also have the beautiful, majestic giraffes as well. You have the zebras too.
We have indeed, and you could see earlier on with the ostrich looking over as well. Yeah, so they all can see what's going on next door to one another and interact in that way.
Jerry, we popped over then to see the elephants, and there's a new baby elephant.
Yes, we did a little calf born about 8 weeks ago. Zinda is actually her name, and that's an Asian name. It means alive.
Was that picked on the internet as well?
It was again picked up by one of our zoo visitors, and we like to get the names from the origin of the country, I should say, that they come from, because they carry these names for life. So it's significant that it has to have a proper meaning for them. But the herd are just remarkable. I mean, we've gone from 3 to 9 elephants in over the last 10 years, and it's now one of the most successful Asian breeding programs in the world. And it gives us great sense of pride, a great immense contribution to conservation for what we're doing. And just to see the interaction, we're very lucky that we've got 4 calves now, like under 2.5 years old, and that's how they would live in the wild. All that social interaction, all that playing. It really is a joy to watch and to see them behave like elephants and live like elephants. So it's a wonderful habitat that we've created, and it's actually been a role model for many zoos around the world now who are actually changing to the management system that we have here in Dublin Zoo. So we've inspired a whole new way of taking care of elephants all across the world.
How about that? Now, the most amazing animals to see when you come to Dublin Zoo, and if you've been, you probably know this, the gorillas. Being so close to the primates, and the new little baby gorilla.
Yeah, you were very lucky that you got a good shot there this morning, because sometimes Lena would stay away from the glass a little bit, but again, she had picked a nice sheltered area.
Lena's the mummy?
Lena the mother, with a little baby, yeah. So yeah, you got some nice close-ups this morning.
And it's amazing, just like a human would look after its new little baby, the mother is holding it close.
She's a brilliant mother, she's an example to them all. And you can see Kathy at one stage came over as well, and she spends a lot of time sitting close to Lena, so she's seeing exactly what she needs to do in the future when she has her own baby.
And with the mother, I suppose this applies to all the animals, would they get very aggressive and protective? The mothers of the rhinos and the little baby gorillas and the elephants?
Usually what they do is try and keep out of trouble, so you'll see that they'll stay away from any trouble that's going on. But if they have to, they'll defend that baby with their own lives, so it's very much a case of stay out of trouble, but if trouble comes her way, I'm ready to fight.
Jerry, I saw you were feeding the elephants. You were pelting in loads of apples at them.
Yeah, we've got a really complex feeding pattern for elephants. Elephants are either searching or looking for food for 18 hours a day. The average adult elephant up there would eat 250 kilos of food per day. They actually get 7 sets of teeth in their lifetime because of the high fibrous food that they feed on. And even our habitat is designed that I can actually remotely control, activate feeders from my phone that disperse food at night time when we're checking in on our cameras. So they've 24-hour access to food. And we don't lock them in. They make choice, opportunity, control, decisions about where they go, on their terms, and we allow them to live like a herd. But they're constantly growing and constantly eating, and it's a developing herd all the time. But it's a wonderful spectacle.
Great, and it is a magical time when you have the babies here and when you see them all going around. And very quickly, because we're almost out of time, but I know the zoo is going into its 8th series and is now shown all over the world. You have people stopping you from Belgium and stuff when they come in here?
It's been incredible, and I mean, it was such an honest account of zoo life, and people, it's described as an emotional roller coaster ride when they're watching it. So we're going into series 8. It's been incredible support from the public. We're over 1 million visitors every year. It couldn't be better.
He's turned into a celebrity, this man, massive celebrity. And Helen, I believe you have the new arrivals, but you have a special arrival coming towards Christmas here at the zoo.
Oh yeah, he's already made his debut, and he's available for the children to see him every weekend.
This is Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He comes down from the North Pole, the big man.
He does a special visit down to us, yeah.
So if you're coming to the zoo, you'll see the new baby rhino, the gorilla, the elephant, and you might get to see Santa as well. So for just now, from all of us here at Dublin Zoo, from myself, Helen and Jerry, it's back to you in studio.